been working with whales for the last 30 years. I guess the reason is there's just so many unknowns. There's so many little mysteries. It's easy to learn new things. The more you learn, the more you want to learn. I've always loved being on the water. The oceans are so huge, and it's just so interesting to try to understand the lives of these mammals which call the ocean their home. I'm Jim Darling. I'm a biologist which studies whales, and I'm here with Pottery Barn Kids. Well, I guess the first thing anybody notices around a whale is how big it is. Think in terms of the size of a school bus, and you get an idea. However, in the water, they're weightless, right? So even though they weigh 60 or 70 tons, it doesn't really mean anything to them. Humpbacks have always been known as sort of the acrobat of whales. I mean, they spend more time splashing and flippering and jumping on the surface than any other species, and all that means something. I mean, we're not crystal clear on what it all means, but certainly often you'll see a whale slapping its tail or flipper on the surface, and it's not too long after that other whales may join it. Often the jumping, the breaching, which is very common on humpback whales, I'm not sure that we really know why, other than exuberance. It occurs, the males jump, the females jump, the young whales jump, the babies jump, and they do it pretty much whenever they feel like it. I think it just feels good. Humpback whales can hold their breath for probably 30, 40, 50 minutes. When they're singing, they take a few breaths on the surface, make the dive, tail comes up, whales disappear, and they just dive down maybe 50 to 100 feet and stop. In those cases, they hold their breath for about 20 minutes. You know, in the water, it's very difficult to see more than a few feet in most places. And so whales have to use sound to communicate with each other, to locate other whales, to find ways to sort of join or get together. Every facet of their lives really depends on their ability to use sound. The male humpback whales sing songs during the winter time, during the breeding season. These songs last about 15 minutes, and they're just a series of sounds which the whales repeat over and over and over again. And they slowly change their song, yet all of the other whales around them sing the same version of that song at any one time. So when you're out there listening, you can hear dozens of whales all singing the same version of the song. We have no idea how they do this. To listen to the whales, we use essentially an underwater microphone. It's called a hydrophone on a long cable. You just throw it in the water and let it sink down 20 or 30 feet, and turn on the recorder, and you can hear pretty much more than you could ever believe possible. What kids can do is to learn about whales, and be aware of them. And throughout their lives, just recognize that anything we do to the oceans affects whales and all the other wildlife that live there. Well, that's why it's so important to protect the oceans. It's just, there's so much to explore. There's so much to learn. And we've really just begun.